Welcome to Summarize Science. Online mental health communities are incredible places for people to find support, but writing the perfect response can be incredibly difficult. The researchers behind a new project called LLUMI wanted to see if AI could act as a writing assistant to help people be more empathetic and helpful. They created two different versions of this tool, one that drafts a brand new response and another that helps improve a response you have already written. A major focus of this work was privacy, as mental health conversations are extremely sensitive. Instead of using massive, cloud-based AI available commercially, the researchers used smaller, open-source models that can be kept on private servers. To teach these models how to be supportive, they looked at data from Reddit's mental health communities. They used feedback signals like upvotes and downvotes to understand what community members actually find helpful. By identifying which responses were chosen by the community and which were rejected, they could train the AI to recognize patterns of empathy. Interestingly, the researchers found that their smaller, private models performed nearly as well as the giant, proprietary AI models. In human evaluations, people rated the AI's responses highly for readability, connection, and safety. The improvement model is particularly cool because it acts like a more advanced version of a spell checker, but for your emotions. It can take a response that might sound a bit clinical or repetitive and suggest ways to make it warmer and more validating. To make sure the AI doesn't sound like a robot, the researchers gave it specific guidelines, like avoiding overly formal or therapist-like language. It was even taught not to use generic emojis and to avoid repeating the same empathetic phrases over and over. This whole process is visualized in their training pipeline, showing how community feedback leads to better AI. The researchers emphasize that this isn't about replacing humans with robots. Instead, they envision a world where AI acts as a safety net to help volunteers communicate more effectively during moments of crisis. Because these models are small, they are also much cheaper to run, making them accessible to community organizations with limited budgets. So, what does this all mean for the future of the internet? First, it shows that the biggest AI models are not always needed to solve complex human problems. Second, it highlights that community feedback is a powerful tool for teaching AI about human values and social norms. Most importantly, it suggests that AI can be used to strengthen human-to-human connection rather than replacing it. In the future, it is possible these types of assistants will be built directly into social media platforms to help everyone be a little kinder. It could lead to safer online spaces where individuals feel heard and validated. The researchers have provided a roadmap for building AI that respects privacy while providing high-quality support. This work bridges the gap between high-tech language models and the very human need for empathy. It is a fascinating look at how technology can be tuned to the nuances of mental health. If there is an interest in the intersection of AI and human psychology, this is definitely a project to watch. Thank you for watching Summarize Science.